boys and girls? This is Wildman Willis here, doing a review of the new movie, Annabelle. This is supposed to be not really a prequel to The Conjuring, but a prequel to the backstory of the actual doll, Annabelle. Wow, this was kind of a creepy little movie, surprising enough. It didn't drag. It was an hour and 30 minutes and some change, which is always good for a horror movie. Should be not really bloody, but more atmospheric, you can say, more messing with your head. One of them old school slow burns. It feels like an old 70s horror movie back in the day, which was kind of cool. The setup was pretty interesting. My own gripes about the movie: a couple of the jump scares that happened in the movie they show in the preview. But surprising enough, the crowd I was in the movie theater with still jumped at that certain point that they showed in the preview. So that was kind of good. The acting was pretty decent. Special effects was really creepy. Really creepy. Basically, we all know what the setup is. They show it in the previews as well, about a spirit getting inside of this doll named Annabelle, but it's a little bit more than that, which they explain in the movie. I won't give that away, but during the time frame they was talking about, that kind of paranoia was going on back in the early 70s. So that was a kind of cool thing to see. I enjoyed the movie. I give it a good rating. I give it about an 8. It's a good companion piece to The Conjuring, and it's a good story to go along with that particular series. If they decide to do another one, I like to be interested in seeing more cases involving the Warrens case files. So that would be kind of cool to see what else they did. I don't think they'll ever go into the Amityville horror because of the way the rights is, because they also had something to do with that particular case after a while. So I say go see it, especially you horror fans that like that kind of stuff. I still don't understand how come James Wan made Insidious 1 and 2, and those movies are so awful in my eyes, and Conjuring and this Annabelle is a pretty decent movie. I don't know what happens between those, but that's just my opinion, and some people know how much I dislike the Insidious movies. So that's it for Wildman Willis. Come see me on the Terror Troop and my podcast adventures and my Twitter page, Nasty Will DC. And I'm gonna be on the horror movie podcast with Jay the Dead and a couple of his esteemed guests soon to review Annabelle as well. So see you next time.